What's up, YouTube family? This is your girl Dominique from Pretty Right Notary Services. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting. If this is your first time, so glad you chose to watch this video. And if you've actually watched some of my other videos, welcome back. I'm so glad you too chose to watch the video today. Today we're going to talk about ideas of how to grow your notary business. Now, previously we talked about using the Google business page as well as social media to make your family and friends aware that you're a notary. But today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into those ideas and things that you can do because granted, we are always working in our business and doing all things and wearing all hats, but it's very important that we really expand on our business and let people know exactly, who we are and really just make our footprint in the community so that you will be one of the first people that come to mind when they need a notary. One of the top ideas for growing your notary business is to have a business plan first and foremost, right? We do not want to start a notary business and go into it blind. We're already, going into the unknown, but we do have some controllables, and that controllable is a business plan, right? You just want to write everything out, map out exactly like what your vision is for your notary business. Who do you want to reach? What age group, what kind of content or platform you're going to use? What are your goals as far as like your income goes and what you expect to make from becoming a notary or being a notary, sorry. So, you just want to write all of those things down and just put a solid plan in place. It doesn't have to be huge or gigantic with all these things like a 5 to 10 year plan. No, just write something out to start so you'll know exactly what your vision is and then you can revise it as you go. Some of the places that are really helpful to get a business plan, especially if you don't know where to start. One of those places is the SBA or the Small Business Association. It is actually a government site that helps small business owners like yourself and me, where it'll help break down exactly what a business plan looks like. Now, I believe there are like 2 different formats of the business plan where you can either have one that is really like digging deep into like the analytics and things like that of your business, more number and data driven. And then there's one called like a lean business plan that really just allows you to write out your business plan in a more gumped and simplified version just for you to start. But no matter where you get your business from, your business plan template, just make sure you start somewhere. It is going to be more helpful than not because we don't want to be, walking in the dark and don't have any kind of plan that we're following to grow your business. Next up is to create a suite of services that your business offer. Now, typically, I know that when we're looking up, notary and, the notary services offered, there are a variety of things, right? But you don't have to offer every single thing that, that is available for a notary, unless that's something that you just absolutely want to do. But just like, for example, general notary work, right? Where you do acknowledgments, where you do jurats, where you do signature witnessing, power of attorneys and things like that. Now, that is like one group of documentation that I personally am focusing on because I want to learn the ropes of that, right? Because every acknowledgement is not going to look the same. Every jurat is not going to look the same. And so really it's just about honing in on your craft. You don't have to necessarily do every single thing all at one time. Now, granted, you want to get your feet wet and you want to, of course, grow your business and, get your feet wet and do different things, which is completely fine. But you have to draw the line in the sand somewhere, right? Just focus on a couple things at a time. And then once you get some experience, then see how you like it. If you don't like it, you can move on to another part of doing the notary business, or you can add to. But it's just a recommendation so that we're not biting off more than what we can chew. So this next one is a big one. Networking, okay? This is very important. And like I know that a lot of us, especially like with COVID, like we're in the midst of a pandemic right now. Um, a lot of things have shifted. And so we're not able to have a lot of events and meetups and things like we used to. However, there are still some kind of network meetings going on, whether it is in person or in Zoom, okay? Are you putting yourself in places where you're able to network with people so that they know who you are? One of the things I had read an article, because I'm also learning this. So again, remember, I'm sharing with you as I learn and as I apply certain things to my business as well. But it's more so of like joining your local chamber of commerce. I didn't even know what a chamber of commerce was. I'm like, what is that? So guess what? I Googled it and I ended up finding my local chamber of commerce. And so what I learned about it, just to simplify it for you, it's basically like your local network of entrepreneurs who serve your area. Okay, and so that is actually really good. That is like one of the most perfect places that you can network because guess what? Your community is really the foundation of your business, right? The people that are around you in such a close radius. And so, like, for example, when I was looking at my local Chamber of Commerce website, like I was just scrolling to see the businesses that were listed, right? I didn't see a lot of notaries that were listed, right? So that is an opportunity for me to join that organization, market my business, talk to people who may need a notary, right? Learn the documents that maybe they need notarized, and then guess what? Even if they're not using my services at that moment, guess what? They know that I am a part of that organization just as well. And not only that, but they will be able to recommend me to someone else, even if they aren't able to use my services. And I don't know exactly like if it costs or anything like that for you to join your local chamber of commerce, but I know that for the one that I want to join in my area, it does cost. And so, granted, I have to look at this as an investment, right? I have to look at it like, okay, this is me making this yearly payment so I can network with my fellow professionals. They too are invested in promoting their business because guess what? They pay the same cost. And so just really joining your local organizations or attending network meetings as far as like following people on social media, and if they have like a master class or a meetup or something like that, like really put yourself in those rooms so that you can actually grow your business. Okay, so this is a follow up to what I was just talking about with marketing. One of the ideas is to connect with your fellow notaries. Now, a lot of times people feel like, okay, the other notary, yeah, that's my competition. Why would I want to get with them? But guess what? Everybody needs a notary, including other notaries, right? Like, if there'll be a time where they may need a notary to notarize a document for them, guess what? They can't notarize their own document. So what's the best way than creating that relationship, building relationships with fellow notaries so that you'll be able to have someone who you can reach out to in case you need a document notarized, or maybe there is, a document that someone called you and asked you, hey, can you do this? And you're like, I am not familiar, I'm not comfortable, but I know XYZ can do it, right? Guess what? You're using your network, you're using your community. And so you really just want to do that, create that relationship, and really spread the word. It is enough money out here for all of us to eat. And so you don't want to really put yourself in a bubble to where you're not connecting with other notaries, and create those partnerships. okay? Because you never know. You can have a notary event. You can have anything, and really just two heads are better than one. And so I say all that to say, just build with your fellow notaries. Really, let's think about it as community over competition, because that is really going to make a difference for how we develop. We should be helping one another, across the board, because we all have an end goal in mind. Another idea is to create a holiday schedule. Now, for all businesses, if you even think about it, like let's think about Thanksgiving, or maybe Christmas, or any holiday you could think about, right? There's always a sale. There is always some kind of promotion, right? Because people want to get that business in. Guess what? Same thing for the notary business. Think about the holiday schedule. So the thing about it is that a lot of banks do offer free notarization. Of course, they have their stipulations, but the fact of the matter is that they do offer a free service. The holidays are the perfect time for you to take advantage of the banks being closed, right? Because they're not open on like Columbus Day or maybe MLK Day and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all these other holidays. And so I know that, a lot of us, we do want to be with our family, our friends, or we just want to be by ourselves during the holiday. Like we want to use that as a break. But if you really want to grow your notary business, and if you really want to get your name out there, build a holiday schedule. You don't have to necessarily work all the holidays, but just knowing that you are open compared to others, that really helps set you apart. I talked about networking, and I also talked about putting yourself out there, getting to know other people, joining organizations, but here is an out-of-box comfort zone idea. You can organize your own event. Now, listen, I already know that in one of the episodes previously talked about mindset, talked about positive self-talk. So I don't want to hear any of you crazy. I can't do this. I ain't got the money. I don't have, nope. We're rejecting all the negativity. Organize an event. Okay, so that would just imagine your name, imagine your logo being on a headline, or even just being like a sponsor or something like that, but really helping organize an event. That would be amazing. Like, why not? Why not? So two things that came to mind here. So one of the things that I was thinking about, like organizing an event, is like maybe offering free notarizations, right? Have a little mini event, even if you want to. It don't have to be like 5 hours and a concert and all these things. No, it can start small. So doing free notarizations for maybe your local veterans, or like maybe your neighborhood, or just like some of the things I really was thinking about, because I want to grow my business just as well. So one of the things I was thinking about was just doing quarterly free notarizations, right? First off, I'm giving back to the community. Not only that, but it's allowing me to get experience. I get to meet new people. I get to pass out my business cards. If they like my service, they can actually, leave a review. There are so many benefits to organizing an event, okay? So that is something more on a small scale. Now, since we are dreamers and we're doers, another idea would do like a shred day. Right? One of our duties as a notary is to prevent fraud. So what better way than shredding paper, shredding documentation, so that people can't get a hold of our most private information, right? I'm pretty sure, I hope I'm not the only person who got a couple bills or something like that that's still in the envelope, or, that got all my personal information on it, and I'm just waiting to like shred it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I hope I'm not the only one. But really, what about a shred day? right? I know that credit unions do it all the time where they're like, hey, just bring all of your paper and all that stuff and, shred it, right? Preventing fraud. And guess what? You are branding yourself as well. That is an amazing way to grow your business. I'm actually thinking about that myself. And granted, I don't know exactly where to start with how to organize a shred day, but guess what? I will figure it out. You wanna know why? Because it's so many resources at our fingertips. Like, why not? Why not do it? I think that would be amazing. Pretty Right Notary Services presents Shred Day, whatever it is, even your business, your name, even if you want to go on partnership, whatever it is, that is an amazing way to promote your business. And not only that, but it just shows that you're doing the right thing. And anybody can benefit from shredding some documents. Okay. Last but not least, promoting your business through merchandise. All right, now I only sing on certain days, so I don't want everybody emailing and DMing me asking me to sing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry. Merchandise. Promote your business through merchandise, right? So I love t-shirts, right? They're comfy. Especially like since we've been in the pandemic, a lot of us just kind of like want to throw and go t-shirts, right? So especially like because it's still a bit warmer and whatnot, promote your business through t-shirts. Like my shirt says, using the pen to secure the paper, your favorite notary, right? So guess what? Me walking into the grocery store or wherever, even if I go to FedEx or UPS or Home Depot or whatever, guess what? They know I'm a notary. And if they have questions and they don't need me right then and there, guess what? I can give them a card because I always carry my business cards with me. Okay? That is a must. So yeah, shirts, you can do car magnets, especially, hey, you're a mobile notary, you're on the road, people see you being mobile. Car magnets, definitely a great idea to promote your business. Another thing, pens. Come on now. You gotta use a pen to secure the paper. And plus, everybody needs to pretty much sign every document. No, they need to sign every document. So why not get pens? Put your business name on there with your number or your social media handle, anything. And guess what? Everybody loves a good pen. I can't tell you how many pens I've misplaced and somebody else probably got it. Okay, so definitely put your business information on pens, and especially with us being in the midst of COVID, if this is something you're comfortable with, just let them have a pen. Just let them have it. Like, that's a nice little keepsake. And so just make sure it's a real good pen. So it could be one of their favorites. And then every time they use that pen, guess what? They are marketing for you. All right. And so this is a good one. Okay. And I know that many of us, maybe you already know this stuff, but I just want to tell you. So you can't say that I didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? We're family. So I just want to let you know all the good things, but this one is a big one. And I didn't think about this until like recently, but again, we're still in the midst of a pandemic and a lot of us are still wearing masks. So why not get your business name or even need a notary with your phone number, put it on your mask. You gotta wear it anyway. You might as well be letting your mask work for you. Now I know sometimes we like the designs and matching our outfits or whatever, but if you are just a person who just want to just grab a mask, okay, just to make sure you got it, because sometimes we could forget them in the car or in your bag or at home. So market your business on a mask. Why not? Put it right there on your mask. Need a notary? Number. Boom. They call you. And they might be trying to read it. So guess what? Walk-in advertisement. Nevertheless, those are ideas that I have for you my YouTube family. I hope you really, really, really enjoyed this information. I really thought about it. These are things that I absolutely want to put in place as well, or I probably already have. I think one of the biggest things that I, wrote down about was that shred day. Like, I think that would be amazing. So I'm really going to give that some thought, and just kind of really look into that myself. But nevertheless, I really hope that some of these ideas, if not all, really just got the juices flowing for you just to think about how to grow your notary business. There's absolutely an infinite amount of ways that you can do it. And so I really I just hope you took something from it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you do want to see more videos like this, and you kind of, you feel like these things are useful, go ahead and subscribe as well. But nevertheless, I hope you all stay safe. I wish you so much success in your notary business, and I will talk to you later. All right.